Hey guys, today we are here with an Amazon haul slash things I really love. A couple of the items I have not used as of yet, like one or two of them, but a lot of the other stuff I use like on a regular basis. So let's hop in because there's tons of stuff that I think a lot of you would enjoy. Random, but I got hangers, and specifically these with the rose gold hook. I am someone who is super OCD about not having different types of hangers in the closet. Like visually, it just irritates me. I actually really love this color, this like peachy pink, I guess millennial pink in the closet, because I feel like it just brightens up visually. And I also wear a lot of like black and darker colors, and so having this contrast against what's already hanging in my closet just makes it seem a little bit more like bright and punchier. I was on the hunt for a good white sports bra. I like coordinating my tops and bottoms when I'm working out, and I just really wasn't ready to take the Lululemon price plunge on a white sports bra because I didn't really know if I would like it. I was nervous it was gonna be like see-through and that whole shebang. Listen, Amazon really came through with the sports bras that are not only really high quality in material, but also so supportive, especially if you have a larger chest, which is the issue perpetually when I'm looking for sports bras. I'm going to leave all of them linked down below. I believe this one is from the brand called 9 Bull, and it's just a simple white sports bra. It has like this mesh little triangle in the back, which actually is way cuter on than I was expecting. And it just is soft and thick, kind of like compressive, which I really like. I actually am not positive where this one is from, but I will leave it linked down below. But again, just like a kind of almost like a V-neck scoop, which I thought was really cute. And then just a simple strappy back. And then this one is awesome. This one is one of my favorites. And I have another one that's like this, that's in the wash. But basically it's really similar to the first one where it's a scoop and it has mesh in the back, but it's long line. You have an extra like 2 inches or so, or 1.5 inches of fabric underneath where the sports bra would normally end. It gives you more coverage, which if you're uncomfortable with wearing like a super short sports bra, this is great because it almost acts like a crop top. I feel like it accentuates the waist really nicely too. Definitely planning on checking out more sports bras from Amazon because these came through. These have been talked about literally in almost every single Amazon video that I have watched that has to do with athletic wear, and these are the colorful koala leggings. 10 out of 10, I would recommend checking out colorful koala. I believe they're under $30. They come in tons of different prints. This is the high-waisted ones, and they are soft but compressive enough that they're smoothing, like they don't accentuate dimples, cellulite, you know, all the things that I don't want accentuated on my body. They are really high-waisted, which I enjoy because even if it rolls down a little bit, they're high-waisted enough that they don't roll like under your belly. The top just rolls down a little bit and it still sits at your waist. If you want athletic wear, but you don't want to spend a lot of money on athletic wear, this is a great brand to check out. I got this literally just yesterday, but I'm super into it. It is a jewelry storage case. It's basically 3 trays. I got mine with a lid so that I could put it on top of a counter and it's just a little more mobile, but you can also place the trays in an empty drawer and just have the entire drawer be organized jewelry. I just think it is the best way to organize jewelry so you can see everything. I just want to take things on, try them, throw them back in. Like the easier it is, the better and the more likely I am to use all my jewelry. And the lid is really sturdy. It's got like a glass piece right there. The first one is larger, and so I put larger hoops in here, some hair clips. The second tray is slightly smaller squares, so I have some more of my earrings. In the ring tray, what I have done is also stored my necklaces where I just kind of have them sitting there because again, I like being able to just lift them up, try them on. I love layering my necklaces, so I'm always like mixing and matching, and this just makes it a lot easier. And then I have some of my rings. The only thing I will warn you about this specific one, and there's tons you can pick from Amazon, but this set does not lock into itself, so it will slide around, but it just makes it easy if you want to lay it into like a drawer. Scalp Scrubber, I mentioned this in my most recent beauty favorites, and I really enjoy it. It has silicone like teeth bristles that move really nicely, so it's not super harsh. It's not going to tug and yank out hair. It's also not going to scratch up your scalp and cause more damage than good. This is just great for circulation, really cleansing the scalp of any gunk or buildup. Also, increased circulation just promotes healthy hair growth, which I think is something that everybody wants. So this is really inexpensive, and also it's really easy to clean because it is silicone. I'm the crazy candle lady. I have back home like an entire closet of candles. I kid you not. These are just accessories that kind of go with me, or rather not even with me. Thanks to Amazon, I have like a set of these everywhere I need to be lighting candles. It is an electric candle lighter and a wick trimmer. Trimming the wick is really important because that way you don't get the soot and the excess smoke. It also just burns a little bit cleaner and better. It's got a flat piece right here and it holds the wick right on top, and you can just toss it out, which makes it really, really easy. You don't need wick trimmers. You can definitely just use like scissors, but I find that when you get to the bottom of a candle, getting the angle of the scissors is a little bit irritating, and these were pretty inexpensive. This electric candle lighter though, I know that there are tons of different versions of this. I've seen so many people talk about this. You turn it on and then let it rock, and it's pretty intense. At first I got nervous because like the inside area looks blackened, and I was like, did I get a bad one? Is this gonna blow up on me? But I haven't had any issues so far. Also, it charges, which is really cool. You don't need batteries, you don't need lighter fluid, so it just is a more sustainable way to light, and the neck moves, which is also cool, so that you can really get again to the bottom of a candle and get your money's worth. Okay, so this one I totally got suckered in by Instagram. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, and it is called the Bliss Lights Skylight. I saw all of these posts on Instagram about like the cool galaxy ceiling lights, and I got suckered in. So I got this one. It has like a little plug point that you just plug into the wall. I'm pretty sure there's a USB attached to the plug too, and it shoots out the sky. Now, is it really an accurate rendition of the sky? No. Okay, it's blue, and you can pick different options. So you can do adjusting the brightness with this one. You can choose to rotate it so the actual projection will kind of move through the night or whenever you have it on. And then this is the on button, but this also switches the mode. So one of them is like stars and clouds, which really it is like dots, like blue dots and blue wavy looking light. And then you have just the dots, and then you have just the waves. I put it on the lower brightness, dots and waves, and I sleep with it, which is crazy because I really got into the habit of not being able to sleep with any light. But now I really love using this. There's something so soothing when you wake up in the middle of the night. You have like these things around, like slowly moving on the ceiling. That sounds super creepy. No, that you have this projection of like the galaxy moving slowly above. Ironically, the blue light from this doesn't disturb me. Like when I close my eyes, it's not so intense that like I can see the light. If I'm super stressed out, I will like play music, or I have the Calm app on my phone and I use it every single night, and I will just like take some breaths and just watch the ceiling move. I feel like people are gonna watch this and be like, she needs more than the skylight. She needs professional help. And trust me, I'm aware and I'm taking care of that. But this is just a really cool gadget to have. If anyone has one of these, but like it's really official looking on the ceiling, please leave a comment and let me know, because I would really be interested in trying out something that looks a little bit more legitimately like stars in the sky, but this does a really good job. I love essential oils and I love diffusers. So I picked this one up. It's from a brand Homacey. I'm not positive how to say that, but it's simple, to the point diffuser. You can set it with timers. There's a sleep button, 1 hour, 3 hour, 6 hour. You can choose the mist option where it'll actually show the mist coming out of the top, and you can change the colors of it. So you can just set it on normal. You can set it on a plain white light, but there's also like blue, pink, red, yellow, green, and it can change colors, like an ombre of all the colors too, which is my favorite setting. It's simple and it does the job pretty well. So my next item is actually like a little pro tip. If you're looking into getting a diffuser, you don't need to spend an excessive amount of money on a huge diffuser. If you want to, go for it. I support your spending desires because I have lots of them. But if you just want a small diffuser in a space, get a fan. Okay, this is a little portable desk fan that you can kind of angle around. All you do is plug this in and set it behind the diffuser, and it'll just blow the air or the mist out into the space that you're diffusing, and it throws the fragrance so much farther. You can use so much less oil because a lot of essential oils are pretty expensive. So you can get away with using less oil because it's throwing the scent across the whole room. So this one is simple. It was inexpensive, and it has like a little USB plug, and that's how it's powered. I like that it moves, and I would suggest getting one that moves unless you have like the perfect height figured out. That way, no matter what diffuser you're getting or where it's sitting, you can just adjust the fan and it'll blow wherever you want it to. It makes a huge difference. The Aromatech Santol essential oil blend. Listen, guys, I'm here to tell you that the hype is so real. Oh my goodness, this stuff is amazing. It is an essential oil blend that you can use in a diffuser to scent a space, and it's super popular because this specific one is supposed to smell just like Lavishpalettebeauty Santol, and I'm here to tell you that it absolutely does. I think there is a slight difference, but like only if you have smelled one or the other excessively would you even be able to tell. This scent is fresh, it's green, it's bright, it's zingy. There's a little bit of sweetness. There's a little bit of like sophisticated, spicy sexiness. In my mind, when I smell this, it is like the best peak springtime weather and day with fresh cut grass, and you're like in somewhere where the foliage is changing colors to springtime and everything's blooming. I have gone through like 2 bottles of the actual Lavishpalettebeauty fragrance, and I've also used some of their candles in the Santol fragrance, and I'm going to tell you guys that even though this is a little expensive, I think this is more worth it if you want to use it as a home scent, because a couple drops is all you need for an entire diffuser amount, and it lasts until the water runs out. So you end up going through this a lot slower. Plus, I feel like this just gently kind of scents the whole space, but not in like a headache, cloying way. So this also just came in yesterday, and it's another like home fragrance item. I actually got this because I watched Stephanie SMLXO0 on YouTube, and she talked about these candles, and I was like, yes, ma'am. I do need a candle the size of my entire head in my life. This one is the rosewood macaroon flavor. Don't eat this. It's the rosewood macaroon scent. And I got this one because she said it smells just like Flower Bomb from Viktor and Rolf. It smells incredibly similar to Flower Bomb, which I thought was really cool. I haven't burnt it as of yet, which you can see. I'm really excited. Plus, look how chic this thing looks, and it was $29. Guys, you know, I know you can get cheap candles, but like if you are a candle psychopath like I am, then you're familiar with the fact that candles can be pretty expensive, and to get this volume of candle is insane for $29. It's like sweet and a little musky. Oh, I'm like talking into the candle. It's sweet, it's a little musky, it's a little spicy. I feel like this would be amazing in like fall time, but I'm gonna burn it now. I don't care, but this stuff is so good. And they have other scents, which I'm definitely going to get because I was just waiting to see like the quality of this, and I'm very impressed. Like this looks like expensive. I spoke about this milk frother in my July lifestyle favorite, so I'm not gonna spend too much time on it, but this thing is awesome. I absolutely love it. It does hot froth, cold froth, and also just heats up liquids. I use this for coffee creamer, but I also use this for making matcha lattes because I find that when you mix the powder with water in this, it does such an amazing job of mixing everything together so well so you don't get clumps or any grittiness, and it's easy. You just press the button and go. It has a base that it just sits on and it plugs into the wall, and it's just really user friendly. Plus it's pretty large, which I enjoy because you can fill more liquid into it. I like having the versatility of being able to put more in it. So speaking of my matcha lattes, also spoke about this in my lifestyle favorites, and this is the Matcha Bar ceremonial grade matcha grown in Japan. I have been using this regularly. I think I am going to try other brands because Amazon carries so many, but I do really like the matcha bar one, especially if you are starting out with matcha. This is a great one because the flavor is super smooth and easy, and you get that matcha taste, but it's nothing too intense. Matcha is great for caffeine. It's an antioxidant. It's a great alternative to coffee, and it's a lot less intense on the system as far as like picking up and crashing. At least it is for me, which is why I enjoy using this and coffee. But with my matcha, I actually picked up like a matcha set. This was before I got the milk frother because now I don't even use this. This is a bamboo whisk that you whisk your matcha with, and then you have your serving spoons. So I don't really use this one so much, but this one is awesome because you're pretty much supposed to scoop out the matcha and like level this little ski slope out, and that's one serving because matcha can be real potent, and if you use too much it's going to taste intense. So I just like having a measuring tool. I know now how this much tastes, so I can adjust it according to the size of my beverage. Like for example, I have this as like an iced matcha latte right now, and because it is so large, I used 2 flattened ski slopes of matcha powder to fill this up like halfway, and then I did my almond milk and a little bit of creamer, and it tastes freaking awesome. Okay, I'm very much into that. I think that's it. Is that it? I feel like that flew by. I felt like I was really struggling in the beginning of that video. Like I was like, like couldn't get my shit together. Tell me why I also look like Little House on the Prairie. Oh my God, my hair. That's it for my Amazon video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I am literally on Amazon every single day, and I'm constantly looking for new things to spend all my money on. So if you guys have any Amazon suggestions, please leave them in the comments down below. But until my next video, thank you guys as always so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.